Why, that's my spirit. But are they, Ariel, safe?
Not a hair perished. On their sustaining garments, not a blemish, but...
The Tempest is a later play of Shakespeare. Some people say it was his last play, and it's considered a comedy, but it's kind of a tragicomedy that begins with a shipwreck that I have caused with my magic. And it is a story of retribution and familial love and vengeance and romance and all the things therein. It's sort of the hit list of Shakespeare. Everything you could imagine in a Shakespeare sort of happens in The Tempest, because it all occurs in this little magical island where anything is possible.
The very location of Theatre Calgary's Shakespeare by the Bow was an inspiration to the creative direction of The Tempest.
I mean, look at it. These are all old costumes that just sort of found themselves here. We raided the warehouse. These are all old things, bits and pieces that have been left in the warehouse that haven't been worn in years. Just as in a flood, everything went, down the bow. The Tempest is Shakespeare's last play. I think he knew it was his swan song. So for him, it was saying goodbye to a lot of things of the past, of letting go and looking to the future.
What is thou canst demand?
My liberty.
So for me, it made sense that here where the flood had been, that we do a show about letting go and looking to the future. Because that's what all of you did.
Thou best know'st what torment I did find thee in. Thy groans did make wolves howl and penetrate the breasts of ever angry bears.
Every character in this play has something to lose and something to learn, and it's ultimately about letting go of either things that you want and can't necessarily get, or embracing change.
I will rend an oak and peg thee in his knotty entrails till thou'st howled away 12 winters.
Pardon, mistress.
The text is just so much fun to actually perform and speak, and it's so rich with humanness. It's timeless. Like, it speaks to today, even though it was written a really long time ago.
What Shakespeare was talking about is at the very essence of who we are, and that hasn't changed. No matter how many centuries go by, we will still be the same human beings who crave love and family and are hungry for power and feel guilt and shame. Those are truisms, and Shakespeare was able to put them beautifully, but in a way that is completely accessible to everyone, because they are the most basic feelings.
Each pinch more stinging than the bees that made 'em.
I must eat.
Whether
my
you fully
dinner.
grasp the Shakespearean language of The Tempest, there is an underlying message for all.
There is always redemption. No matter what you've done, there is redemption if you are willing to let go.
For I am all the subjects that you have.
The Tempest runs until August 16th. For Go Calgary, I'm Karen
Keep
Collins.
from me the rest of the island.